Last year, the Cardinals took JJ Wetherholt with the 7th overall pick in the draft. A year later, Wetherholt has only exceeded expectations. He's already in AAA after hitting 300 in Springfield, and as you just saw, he led off the Futures game with a double yesterday. Right now, he is the 18th ranked prospect in all of baseball, but he's not getting ahead of himself. I sat down with Wetherholt just before his promotion to Memphis for tonight's Spotlight Story. How would you describe your year so far? Because, you know, to us on the outside, the transition has looked seamless to AA. Has it felt that way for you?
I mean, it's had like its moments for sure. Kind of had a tough start, then picked up some steam, then dealt with some crazy sickness and missed like 8 games, then came back from that and had to build completely back like we hadn't played at all, and got finally to producing again and hitting and playing good. And it's kind of just the nature of baseball. Like it's just going to be like that sometimes. So there's definitely been some moments in there where I'm like, dang, this is tough. There's some moments where I'm like, oh, I'm doing really well. But that's just the beauty of it.
Have you found yourself falling back on things you learned in spring training? You were in Major League camp. You got to pick a lot of brains. Have you felt that kind of come into play at all? Yeah,
I mean, that was a huge advantage for me, just to be around those guys and to learn from some of them, and just to see how slow they moved and controlled they moved and how dedicated they were to their processes. So at the end of the day, you can look back at situations like that and try to be like, you know what, man, these guys were relaxed when things weren't going great. They were excited and things were going well, but overall they were just pretty much in the same mental shape no matter what was happening on the field. And so that's something that you can kind of look at and be like, I need to replicate that.
Spring training, you told me this feels like the best time to ever come up in the Cardinal system because of the investment in minor league talent, wanting to develop guys. Now you've had, a half season here at AA. Have you felt that? Like specifically, have you seen kind of the investment?
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of pieces that are kind of just working together to get everybody on the same page, and there's like 3 or 4 new coordinators. So we got base running stuff all the time, and defense coordinator, so we're working a bunch of defense and just like in every facet of the game. So it's beneficial for us just because you have a group dedicated to everything that makes you good on the field. And so when you're constantly doing that, you can just expect to see some results and get better in those areas. So yeah, just similar to what I said, like we have a lot of people coming together to try to help us to get better at a faster pace than in previous years, and you can start to see some of it come out.
Just talked to Joshua Baez. There's a lot of guys in this organization that the team is banking on having big futures. How much do you feel that you're a part of just kind of a swell of talent right now?
Yeah, I mean, they've poured a lot of investment into me and resources into me, and that's great. And they obviously hope for me to be a great Cardinal and have that future. But at the end of the day, you don't want to kind of like look at it like that. You just want to take it day by day and focus on getting better to continue to follow what you're trying to do here. And that's really all I've been trying to do, is just take it day by day. And I'm super thankful for all of the resources that they've been able to help me with, and try to continue to contribute to me becoming a better player. But take it day by day and see where it takes you.
2 more for you. Is there an area of your game you take the most pride in? If you hear somebody breaking down something you do and they're talking good about it, is there something that you're most proud of that you do?
It's tough. I mean, I would say for a while it was, defense, just because people would kind of just look to the nature of my hitting and kind of shadow me there, and that was something where I was like, hey, I think I'm a pretty good defender. And so, I don't love when you get knocked there, but that's how the game is. You got to find ways to get better. So that was really an area where I was just wanted to be as solid as possible. But I mean, really, it's just grown into hitting. That's kind of what makes me me. Is, of course, I can play some defense, but how I'm doing in the box is really how I'm going. So that's an area that I just always want to be rock solid in.
Final thought. When I asked you this at spring training, I know you said you never look too far in the future. You're taking it day by day. How does that benefit you, do you think? Have you felt that kind of as you've been in the minor league system? As long as I'm focused on right now, this mindset is what's going to carry me forward. How do you feel that?
100%. I mean, it's just going to keep you where your feet are. It's going to keep you focused on things that you can control, and it's going to keep you in the moment. So it's really easy to get outside yourself. Oh, how long is it going to be until I can, go here? How long is it going to be until I can debut? Or how long is it going to be until this, and this? And when you think about it like that, you just get lost in the process. And if you can focus on the process and how you're taking it day by day, I mean, that's the beauty of it. Everybody wants to focus, and it's natural, on the end goal and the destination of getting to the major leagues, but you can find beauty in that process. I think it'll help you speed up that process, but also just help you to find little wins in each and every moment. And you know, how you did your work today, how you slept, how you ate, how you took nutrition, all of that type of stuff is just focus on it day by day, stay where your feet are, and it keeps your brain kind of in a better routine.